Get into a push-up position. Right now. Don't think about it. Just go down. All the way. Now push up. Stop. Where'd you feel that? Your triceps? Maybe your shoulders? Not your chest. That's the problem. That single rep told me everything. You just trained your triceps in a chest exercise. That's not a fluke. That happens every single rep, every set. For however long you've been doing push-ups. That's not bad luck. That's mechanics. And mechanics can be fixed. Your chest isn't growing because the effort never reaches it. That's what this video fixes. Not with tips. Not with more reps. With the mechanism.
Think about how long you've been training. Real effort. Real sessions. Real soreness the next day. And your chest still isn't where you want it. You've tried fixing your form. You watched tutorials. Someone told you, go wider. Someone else said, go narrower. Maybe you added more sets. Maybe you tried diamond push-ups. Maybe you did 100 reps a day for a month. The chest still didn't respond. And here's the part that's actually frustrating. You weren't doing anything wrong with your effort. Your effort was real. Your intensity was real. The problem was never how hard you worked. The problem was where the work was landing. You thought the problem was your strength. It wasn't. You thought the problem was your volume. It wasn't that either. You thought the problem was your genetics. Stop. It was positioning. That's it. The same rep, the same depth, the same body weight. Two completely different muscles loaded. One tiny positioning difference. That's the whole story. But to actually fix it, you need to understand why that happens. One piece of anatomy. Just one. And then 5 adjustments. That's all this is.
Your pectoralis major. This is the only muscle that matters right now. Everything else is secondary. Here's what it actually does. It does not push. That surprises people every time. The pectoralis major pulls. Specifically, it pulls your upper arm across your body, toward your center line. Fitness professionals call this horizontal adduction. You don't need that term. You need this image. Think of a closing hug. Both arms pulling towards center. That inward sweep, that's the chest loading. Full stop. Now here's what a push-up is supposed to be. Not a push, a controlled horizontal pull. Your hands on the floor are trying to come together. They can't move because the floor won't let them. But the tension of trying to pull them together, that's what loads the chest. That's the signal. Now here's the hinge. Literally. Your elbow joint is a hinge. It bends in one direction. That's it. When you load it correctly, it handles enormous force. When you load it sideways, the screws pull out of the wall. That is your elbow under a wide flared push-up. Every rep. Every set. For months. No wonder the chest never fires. The effort is going to the wrong machine.
So why does this happen by default? Why does the wrong muscle take over automatically? Elbow angle. That's the whole answer. When your elbows flare wide, your upper arm rotates outward. Your shoulder rolls into external rotation. And the pec major's pulling angle disappears. The arm can't travel anymore, and something has to take the load. Your tricep, your anterior deltoid. Your chest, 0. The National Strength and Conditioning Association measured this. EMG studies. EMG measures which muscles actually fire during a movement. And the data is damning. Wide elbow push-up, chest activation at 30% of maximum. Correct elbow angle, chest activation at 100%. Same person, same body weight, same rep depth. 30% versus 100%. You've been training at 30% capacity for your chest, while your triceps ran at 100. Now think about your training history. Every rep you thought was building your chest was actually building your triceps. Not because you're weak, because the joint angle was wrong. And the wrong muscle got all the reps. Think of it like a lever. You need the fulcrum in the right place. Move the fulcrum, and the same input produces completely different output. Your elbows form. Angle it correctly, and the effort reaches your chest. Angle it wide, and your chest gets nothing. This is why technique isn't a minor thing. It's literally whether the muscle gets signal or not.
You know what you did when the chest stopped growing? You did more. More push-ups, more sets, more volume. Because that's what you were told. More is the answer, right? No. More reps of the wrong thing just means more tricep reps. Nothing changed because nothing was supposed to change. You were being efficient. Efficiently training the wrong muscle. The internet gave you 100 tips. Wider hands, closer hands, slower reps, incline push-ups, decline push-ups. None of it fixed the fundamental issue. Because tips don't fix mechanics. Positioning does. You didn't need more push-ups. You needed the push-up you were already doing to actually reach your chest. That's all.
5 adjustments. That's the whole protocol. The Phantom Push Protocol. Not tips, not hacks. 5 mechanical adjustments that redirect your effort to your chest. Each one builds on the last. Do not skip ahead. Hand width is the foundation of everything else. Get this wrong, and the other 4 steps are weaker. Slightly wider than shoulder width. Not much wider. A fist width outside each shoulder. That width creates a movement corridor. As you lower, your upper arm travels inward, toward the center line of your body. That inward path is your pectoralis major's territory. Hand too narrow, the arm can't travel inward. Hand too wide, the arm travels outward on descent. 1 fist outside each shoulder. Start every set from here. This is the cue most push-up tutorials skip. Completely. Here's what you do. Place your hands, then try to rotate them outward, like you're trying to unscrew the floor. Like you're trying to unscrew the floor. But the rotational tension activates your lats. Your lats are the seatbelt for your shoulder joint. They lock it into position. They keep the shoulder from rolling forward. And when the shoulder is locked, the arm can travel on the correct inward path. Without that rotation, the shoulder drifts. The path shifts. The chest loses the signal. 3 seconds before every set. Screw the hands outward. Feel the lat tighten? That's your shoulder locked. That's step 2.
This is the one. If you only take one thing from this video, take this. Before you go down, pull your shoulder blades down and toward each other. Don't shrug. Pin. Like you're trying to hold a pencil between your shoulder blades. That's the exact tension you want. Here's why it matters so much. When your scapulae are retracted, your chest has a clear runway. When they're not, your chest is trying to contract into a compressed position, like trying to punch with your arm already bent. You need the range to generate the force. Scapular retraction gives you that range. Every single rep. The moment you forget this step, your chest drops out of the rep. Hold the pin the whole way down, the whole way up. Step 3.
Back to the elbow, because the angle needs to be exact. Not 90 degrees from your torso, not 0, hugging your ribs. 45 degrees, right between those two extremes. At 45 degrees, your upper arm stays inside the inward travel path. Your shoulder stays out of external rotation. Your pec major maintains its pulling angle. At 90 degrees wide, the whole chain fails. 45 degrees, from the top to the bottom, the whole rep. Last step, and this one changes everything. The other 4 were physical. This one is mental. Most people think about pushing the floor away when they push up. Stop doing that. Think about pulling your hands together. Your hands can't actually move. The floor won't let them. But your brain doesn't know that. When you intend to pull your hands together, your pectoralis major fires first. Your triceps come second, as they should be. That's the switch. That's what changes everything. 5 steps complete. Do one phantom push right now.
1 rep. All 5 cues. Screw the hands, pin the blades, 45 degrees on the elbows. Think, pull hands together. Go. Where'd you feel it? Your chest. Before your shoulders, before your triceps. That's the chest loading for the first time. Every push-up that burned your shoulders, that wasn't weakness. That was effort going somewhere you didn't mean to send it. Now you know where to aim it. 1 rep, 5 cues. That's the phantom push.